Thank you. Welcome back to yet another episode of Lunchbox. Man, what a weekend it was. Spring decided to play hide and go seek with us, as winter played with our emotions. We had snow, sleet, and sunshine all in one day. I haven't been this confused since the new Snapchat update happened. People, you can say whatever you want about professional wrestling. Call it fake, stupid, or you can even call me childish for following it to this day. I really don't care. Professional wrestling was how me and my grandfather bonded, and I fell in love with it the first time I watched it. If you're a wrestling fan, you know where I'm about to go with all this. If you're not a wrestling fan, just hold on tight. You'll be okay. But man, what a weekend it was in pro wrestling. Friday night, we had the WWE Hall of Fame, headlined by the one and only Bill Goldberg. He was followed by Mark Henry, Jeff Jarrett, and the Dudley Boys, among others. Then Saturday, there was the Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor 12, where we saw Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega duke it out for control of the Bullet Club. Also on Saturday, there was NXT TakeOver, where we saw the crowning of a new North American champion as Adam Cole won the championship ladder match. Then there was Sunday, the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment, WrestleMania. It's amazing how I try to tell myself that I'm an adult and I should act accordingly. But all that goes out the window comes WrestleMania Sunday. I run around telling people they should know their roles and shut their mouths, or I end up waving my hand in front of my face telling people, you can't see me. Then anytime I have a water bottle in my hand, I have no choice but to spit it everywhere like I'm Triple H. I really can't control myself, people. Well, this past Sunday, I was jacked for the in-ring debut of Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Daniel Bryan's return to the ring, and the expected classic between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. I was pretty excited for most of the show, until we got to the main event. Vince, what are you doing, man? Could we not have ended the show with that heel turn that followed a decent match, instead of that snooze fest between your moneymakers? I mean, could you put your pride and your pocket aside for once? Give us a main event that we won't be bored by. I'm sorry I did all this babbling about wrestling, guys, but now I'm off my soapbox. So without further ado, let's find out what's in our lunchbox today. We'll be starting it off with our first of all segment, talking about relevant gossip news from our campus gym to activities celebrating National Pet Day. Then for our appetizer, the director's cut. We'll be interviewing alumni Dallas Smith about his short film, The Bombastic Scholastic. From there, we're shooting it off to the Trojan Hunger Games with Josh the Trojan Man, an obstacle course playing wiffle ball. Then for my favorite part, dessert. We'll be watching a performance by Ultra Instinct. They'll be covering to Along the Watch Over by Jimi Hendrix. We'll be right back after this commercial break. First of all, last week we talked about that juicy crawfish meat to the media club. I hope everyone is ready for the new Infinity War movie. I already got my tickets and I'm ready to kick my feet up on those recliners. Let's see what we have in our first of all segment this week. First of all, lunges. The worst set of torture there ever was in the gym world. Doing just two sets of those down in the aisle will have your knees wishing you were somewhere else. UALR has a great gym here, and it's located in the Donahue Student Center. It's so big that you can play basketball or racquetball inside. First of all, beer. For all of you grown adults out there, I hope you had a fantastic National Beer Day on April 7th. Did you know the process of making beer can take up to 6 weeks, depending on the grain used? Gathering the ingredients is fast and easy, but the magic happens when you ferment it for a long period of time. There are some that can take up to a year. Gee whiz, that's crazy. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Muffin. So tasty. So soft. So Moist. Muffin.
First of all,
Hi, my name is Victoria Fan, and I'm the second oldest of four. I have an older sister named Claudia, a younger brother named Victor, and a younger sister named Holly. Things that I've learned from them is to live life to the fullest, to have an adventure, to sing while nobody's watching, to dance while I know I have it, to explore places, and just to have fun. I love them all so much, and they just make me a better me, and I'm so grateful for them. Happy Siblings Day.
first of all, siblings. Either they're a blessing or a cursing. On April 10th, it was National Siblings Day, and if you're on social media, you saw all of the old pictures popping up on your timeline. I personally have one older sister, and she knows I was a beautiful blessing wrapped in a baby blue blanket. I love you, girl. First of all, happy National Pet Day. For all of you pet owners out there, be sure to kiss your babies and give them good treats. It's crazy how an animal can become part of your family so fast. Some of y'all really serious about them too, putting clothes on them and slinging them into your little purses. I'm gonna let y'all do that. Be sure to keep them close and secure. We still have a great show coming up for you guys. After the break, we'll be talking with UALR alum Dallas Smith about his film, Bombastic Scholastics. Stay tuned.
Do you feel like the Jedi are plotting against you? Do you want to bring peace, freedom, justice, and security to your new empire? Well, now you can, with the all-new Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. This lightsaber is perfect not just for the men, but the women and the children too. This saber can be yours today for the low price of 20 galactic credits.
20 credits? No saber is worth that, not by a long shot.
Order now and get free shipping in 12 parsecs or less. Plus, we have the low ground edition, half off.
Side effects may include turning to the dark side. Does not protect from the high ground. Consult the Jedi Master before using. Younglings not included.
Hello, my name is Dallas Smith, and I am a recent graduate from the UA Little Rock School of Mass Communications. What inspired me to get into filmmaking was actually when I was a kid and I would watch the old Rankin Bass TV holiday specials where they would use stop motion animation, and I was fascinated by that because it was just magical to see these puppets moving and walking on their own, and so I decided to do that as a kid, and I would make stop motion films with my dad's camcorder with claymation. I would get little clay models and animate them. It's a lot of fun to get the camera and shoot and do all those things, but it's also very stressful because everything has to be just right. You have to make sure you're reviewing everything right there on the spot so that things don't get messed up in editing. But I love editing because it's just so much fun to put everything together. It's like it's when the vision really starts to come alive, and that's why I enjoy editing so much. Well, my certain style and the type of thing I love, probably the spine of all my work has to do with some type of vaudeville or some type of old form of comedy, whether it's physical comedy, very sharp verbal comedy, kind of Marx Brothers type of style. I think that's kind of at the core of everything that I do. My all-time favorite movie is difficult to pick, but I always point out Casablanca. I know that's one that most film critics say is the best, but I want to put my spin on it because that film is just so beautiful. I love the way it looks and the storytelling. It's very gripping. I love the atmosphere, the moodiness, and all of the characters. I enjoy every second of that film. University helped me a lot in terms of how to present yourself as a professional, how to make your work professional, and how you were able to tell story with media production in terms of your shots, your composition, in the editing room with sound design, in almost every aspect of working with the camera. They helped me for the professional world. And so now I'm actually making employee training videos for a corporation that works outside of Little Rock. So I graduated and went straight into my field. I want to work in the entertainment industry, of course, but I would hopefully be working in Broadway in some capacity in New York City, doing live theater, media production, that type of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the studio with us, we have Dallas Smith. Dallas, how's it going, man?
It's going very well. How about you?
Pretty good, man. It's good to have you back on the show again, man.
Well, it's good to be here again.
Yeah, man. Last time you were over there, other side of the, whatever that is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing guitar, that's
Yeah,
right.
playing guitar.
Now I'm over here today.
So, how long have you been playing guitar?
I've been playing guitar since I was about 9 years old, and I was in the 4th grade. And so I'm 21 now, so do the math.
We don't do math here on the
oh.
Lunchbox. But,
I was a media production major. I don't do math.
Yeah, that's why I switched to mass comm.
Yeah.
Couldn't do those numbers.
Yeah,
but-
exactly.
Oh, but let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. Your film, Scholastic Bombastic.
That's right. Bombastic, scholastic,
Bombastic,
but
scholastic,
yeah, same
something,
thing. Yeah,
something.
it rhymes. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
What provoked all that for you?
Well, honestly, it was Jerry Lewis because he had recently passed away, and he's one of my comedic icons, and I wanted to make a film that was kind of an homage to him, but at the same time show off what I had learned in college and show off a bit of the school and what's possible here as a student at UALR. So, and Jerry Lewis's films usually had some kind of gimmicky title where it was like The Nutty Professor or I'm trying to think of this one, The Delicate Delinquent and stuff like that. So the Bombastic Scholastic would have been like a type of title he would have used. And it's a film that's essentially about a kid's first day at school, but it's college, so it's a little bit bigger and a little more dramatic. We did it right here on campus, and it was for my class, Cinema Techniques, and it was the last short film I made for the program, so I wanted to go out on top, so to speak.
It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. What's without giving us too much, what's the story?
Well, the story is just, it's a student's first day at school and how he's got to find his class. He gets lost in the mix of all of these students, and it's big, and he's just having to make his way through, but everyone's kind of out to get him, and he finds this girl, and, that type of thing. Just very simple, very straightforward.
Okay. How long did it take you to shoot all this, get all this put together?
It took us about 3 weeks. We did maybe 5 days of shooting, which is pretty easy compared to a previous short film we did where we maybe did about 12 or 13 days, but that was a little bit more complex. We had a lot of special effects shots that we had to do, and that was last year. But this year it was a lot more simple, and I was pretty adamant about us following a shooting schedule, making sure everybody could make these times, and so we kind of buckled down, and we got a lot done in the amount of time that we did. So.
It's pretty good, man. What was the biggest challenge you faced?
The biggest challenge was in the editing room where I wanted to get a certain look of the film. I wanted it to get that kind of 60s Technicolor type of film, like CinemaScope, that style. And so it took me a while because I'd never done that type of color correction before. And color correction, for those that don't know, is when you're trying to get a certain type of look in the colors and the way things look in the shots. You're going there and you're actually tweaking the colors. So. To get a particular look. So that was a challenge, and the audio production was a little bit of a challenge. We did a lot of post-production audio for that film, too.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty cool. So if there was anything you'd go back and change about this whole production, what would it be?
There are some little minor things that are some, I guess you could say movie sins that are kind of some hiccups, but if you're just watching them, you wouldn't really notice, but film people would notice them. There's a part where the character leaves a shot to the left, but he comes back from the right, and that kind of is a sin. If you're going out the right, then he has to keep going to the right. You know what I'm saying?
Giese taught you better than that.
Yeah, exactly. Giese would have looked at that, and he's like, no, that's not correct, because he was going left and then going right in the next shot. So that's kind of throws off continuity. But you live and you learn.
You live and you learn, man. Well, thanks, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a clip from Bombastic Scholastic. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. I wish you the best for it going forward.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have Joshua Trojan Man with yet another exciting episode of the Trojan Hunger Games. But first, a commercial break.
You
you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No.
Well, now you can with the all-new Sith holograms.
Learn the complete history of the Sith Order with this special bundle. I am the Senate. Do it.
Yeah! This hologram is a replica of the actual ones used by the clones in the Clone Wars.
Execute Order 66.
If you don't order now,
It's treason, then.
One of the things that's unique about the orchard is that compared to many pantries, which already have non-perishable items boxed, when you come to the orchard, you have the chance to exercise personal selection. And as you do that, you can, much like when you're shopping at a grocery store, you can get some items that you would prefer. We also specialize in fresh fruit and produce. We always need quality, competent, and trustworthy volunteers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the played out gimmick of the Trojan Man. What do you call him?
Hey, Cameron, thanks for being on my show today.
Whoa, buddy. Your show. Your show.
Well, I mean, we know where the real talent is, right?
Actually, probably the talent in the video that you have for us. That's probably where the talent is, not the guy in the big idiotic Trojan suit. But we have Trojan Man back with us. How's everything going? I really don't
everything's
care.
wonderful. How are you doing, Cam?
Could be better.
I
Could be
know.
talking to
I can
somebody.
tell by that shirt. Team Pink.
Wow, what's wrong with pink, man? Man can't wear
Hey,
pink. Real men wear
no.
pink, man. What you got for us this week, man?
This week we're doing Frenemies Edition 2. This is going to be a rally race between two friends/enemies.
Good job. Good job. All right, guys, let's take a look at it.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Trojan Hungry Games. This week we've got Frenemies Edition 2 with Netta and Jacquees. They got a little beef they got to settle this week. So Netta, you ready?
Yeah, baby!
Jacquees?
Born ready.
All right, you guys, let's go.
Wait, ladies and gentlemen, is that, oh my, before the games get started, it looks like the host of the lunchbox is here. Is that Cam? The beef is really looking real. Is he coming to confront Trojan Man? OMG! This is an exclusive. WrestleMania still is here. Oh my! Are they gonna? Oh! They done got a little beef going. He done took the Trojan Man. He done infiltrated the field and ran down. Oh, he's coming back. Oh! With a drop kick. He's coming back. Oh, snap. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. This is oh, he done killed. Oh, he done came on Trojan Man's turf and got pulverized. Ooh. This is an exclusive, y'all. Cam Bam is out. He's out. He's down for the count. Down goes Cam. Netta and Jacquees, they got some beef. They talking over there. I don't think they feeling each other. It's on. Wow. We had action before the action. Is he kicking over the props? Is he finna jump over the... What? Oh, he's taking... Oh, snap. He done wigged out. Wow, before the beef. What the... Oh, man. Now we still got some action for the Frenemies Edition. Let's get it. Netta Battle's ready. Jacquees the Slayer's ready. Oh, they done took off. I think Jacquees done took... Ooh, look at that stride on Jacquees. Netta ain't no joke either. Netta gone for it. Go on, Netta. All right, Jacquees got a little slight lead in his Stacey Adams. He is popping in them slick Stacey. Oh, them penny loafers. I don't know. But that's one bag down. Here we go. They're going for the second round. Look at, look at him. Look at that stride. But I ain't gonna lie, I like that form on Netta. She getting it. Go, Netta. Go, Netta.
I'm out here to kick my friend's Jacquees' butts, show him what seniority looks like.
Jacquees. I think he's slowing up. He's trying to embarrass her, I think. Look at him. He done picked it up. He done put it in turbo mode. Go on, Jacquees. Here we go. It's the bat off. We coming into the spin mode. Netta got up by a spin. Jacquees forgot what to do. He didn't know what to do. Here come Netta setting it up. If Netta hits this here on the first try, so, oh!
I mean, she got upset because, you know, I'm in the film department, but I'm not in the film department. You know, and I got to take classes elsewhere. And so since I'm not taking classes with her this semester, she upset.
Here we go. One more time. Once Netta crosses over, when she crosses this one, this is finna be. I don't know what Jacquees is doing back there, ladies and gentlemen. Jacquees has forfeited, I believe, but he's going again. He's going. Here he go. This is it. This is it. Go, Netta. Go, Netta. Go. Go, Netta. Go, Netta. Go. Netta doing that two-step. I like that. Go on, Netta. She the Trojan Hunger Game winner. We got lunch for Netta. Yes, we do. This is for the seniors, Netta.
All right, Netta. You're the new champion. What do we think?
I'm real tired, y'all. I ain't did this in a minute.
All right, did you have any doubts? Did you have any doubts?
Oh, it was a rough start at first. It was. But I picked on up. I got my senior strength up. And I won. I brought it home for us, baby.
All right, congratulations. You are this episode's champion. All right. All right, come on over here. What do we think, man? Didn't go quite like we thought?
Well,
she got you huffing.
Just give me time to graduate.
All right, you guys. Well, thanks for participating. And I'm going to sign off here. Trojan Man says you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next week.
Wow. First off, I just want to say, America, if that was my body double that was out there getting destroyed by Trojan Man, I would never do that. But I do want to say, I said the wrong date last week on the show. But whatever time that week you show your face, I'll be there with this right hand here, smacking that stupid helmet off your face, off your head.
Some of Cameron's best work, you guys, was on that clip right there. Obviously, we watch him every day, and it's just a sad excuse for acting.
Wow. Actually, it's once a week, sir, so not every day I get to do this. Bless the people with all of this.
Thank God for all of us.
Whoa. Wow, man. So what is it? You wanna keep this going?
Hey. I was going to tell everybody, you know, you guys, Team Pink over here is taking donations. We're going to have a 1-800 number at the end of the show. You can leave a donation for Cam's new wardrobe.
You had it here from Trojan Man. I'm going to get out of here while I still have some dignity left. Up next, we will have our live performance. We'll be right back.
Looking for some family fun and excitement? Well, make your way down to the Children's Theater located inside the historic Arkansas Arts Center in downtown Little Rock. Since 1979, the Arkansas Arts Center Children's Theater has been producing stage plays from your favorite childhood readings by using some of the best actors from around the world. Visit the Arkansas Arts Center website to view upcoming shows, times, and ticket availability, and not to mention special discounts. So what are you waiting for? Get the family together and head on down to the Children's Theater. Yeah!
Up next, we'll be listening to two guitarists who call themselves Ultra Instinct. They will be performing a cover to All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. But first, please enjoy this exclusive interview.
Quentin James, I'm a junior marketing major here at UALR in the Kappa Sig.
And I'm Isaac Helgestad, and I'm a guitar major here at UA Little Rock, and I'm also a psychology major. Yeah, I'm from Bryant.
Well, we kind of just put something together for this, and it really happened in a cool way, just because me and Isaac, everybody's kind of known of us, but we've never played together before. So hopefully after this we do a lot more collaborations.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I had people telling me, oh, you should play with him, you should play with Quincy, you should play with him, and you know, y'all sound really cool. And like I never actually did it until what, yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday, and we put it together pretty quick. Yeah. So I think that it's gonna be one of those things that doesn't take a long time before we start doing stuff. So. A little ukulele sitting on the ground, so I went and picked it up, and I wouldn't put it down. My parents were just like, well, maybe we should just let him get guitar lessons. So then they finally did, and I never stopped. It's school. If I'm not doing school, I'm playing guitar, basically. If I'm not doing homework, I'm playing guitar. That's basically it.
Yeah. Homework, school life.
Big goal for me, since I'm majoring in music, you know, like I'd like to be like a studio musician. Like I'd like to go in studios and play for other people's, you know, groups. If they need a guitar player, I come and fill in for them, whether they need me. Just, you know, studio work like that. That's the end goal for me.
My goal would probably have to be around the same as Isaac's. Being a studio musician is like every guitar player's dream. So being able to be a studio musician is definitely up there on the list. And also making a huge impact around the city too. We want to get the city engaged because we know Little Rock has a huge underground music scene. So being a part of that would also be everything.
We'll be right back with a performance by Ultra Instinct after this commercial break. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Ultra Instinct. Thanks for coming out and playing with us, and everyone have a great day.